Welcome to my channel. Today's topic of discussion is aging out of the workforce. And I'm not getting younger, and I'm going to eventually age out of the workforce. So before that happens, I want to translate the knowledge that I have, that I find to be useful and valuable, to the next generation, so that way they can have a step up to move forward and not be held back by a lack of information. Now, that does not mean that I'm an expert. What it means is that I'm willing to share my experience and knowledge to help move forward the next generation. This is more about inspiring people into action in the trade of their choice than whether I'm an expert at it or not. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to help others and give them confidence that they can move forward with a skill or a trade. In my life, I've had multiple options and multiple opportunities to utilize my skills and trades, my skills and in the trades. In the process, I did not understand at a youthful age what would benefit me more and help others more. And so I focused very heavily on gaining skills and knowledge, whereas that did not focus me on benefiting my bottom line or my income. The choices that I made are functional and serve me very well, although the choices that other people make serve their economic bottom line better. And so, to give a small assertion to that point, I'm a blacksmith, and it's the rare blacksmith that makes a lot of money. I know a few of them, and I've helped them gain materials and supplies and talk to them in specific. And for them to make a lot of money, to make more than a regular normal sum of money from a regular normal job, means that they have to be professionals at a level that exceeds my skill. I have the ability to be a blacksmith. I can do the forging, I can do the tapering, I can do the fullering, I can do the punching, I can do the scroll work, I can do the I can do the heat treatment, the tempering, the hardening, the quenching, all of that. I can do all of it. I can make my own tools, and I can make functional tools for other people. I can make beautiful pieces of artwork. I have all the skills for it. That did not make me a good salesman and a good representative of myself and my skills. It just made me a good craftsman. Now, in that process, I'm willing to teach my craft and my skills to the next generation if they're so willing to learn how to be a blacksmith. I do not anticipate it being a money maker. What for other people to make money, they need to represent themselves very well and sell themselves very well. That's not what I do. I'm giving the information forward on how to do a thing, not how to sell a thing. And that's what I'm willing to trade to others for their time and their effort to learn. If you're interested in me producing videos on blacksmithing, welding, fabricating, carpentry, masonry, plumbing, electrical, you name the subject, and if I have knowledge on it, I'll see what I can do to put a video out. But if you're interested in getting information or even the basics or where to go to find the information, how to get to experts so that way you can shorten the distance between skill and money and shorten that gap to become more of a professional or to find the profession that you wish without having to go through 30 years of struggle like I did. That's where I want to narrow that gap. I want to shorten that distance. I want you to leapfrog over my progression and then have somebody leapfrog over your progression. And I want us to leapfrog out of the problem. The only way that I know how to do that is for me to explain to others how to do a thing. And if that's something that is of interest to you, Leave a comment in the comments section below on what do you want to see. How do you want to see it presented? Do you want shop-like classes? Do you want random classes in the wild? Do you need to know about permaculture, gardening, fabricating? What do you want to know about? If I have relevant knowledge, I want to make a video on it and share it with you. I'm okay with going and getting an American Standards of Mechanical Excellence book and just reading it. And then working through what the reading means, if that's something of your interest. I may not know the information, but we can read it and learn it together, and I can help guide people towards information that would embolden their lives. So if that's something that interests you, leave a comment below. If you want to know more about how to do or how to find or gain access to or get started with tools or tooling or how to work with tools, hit me up. I'm willing to help people learn how to set up shops, how to organize their flow of work, their workflow. I'm willing to work with people on how to find out how to solve problems. I'm not a random problem solver. It takes time for me. It takes a lot of time for me to think about a process and chisel out the little bits and pieces. But when I think through the process and chisel out the little pieces, my solutions always work. Always. There's the rare exception where something fails, and even those I learn from. And so in the failure, which I've done plenty of, I've learned a lot. And I'm willing to be completely monotone. I'm not here to be all excited and freaking out. And, oh, I'm so excited and I'm so awesome. No. When I do my presentations, it's going to be almost just like this. I'm going to keep a very level tone of voice. I'm going to have some moments of excitement and some moments of dullness, but I want, from my perspective, to provide a very even vocal tone for you to listen to what I'm saying. So I'm going to try and keep it monotone. That does not mean I'll stay in monotone sets. When I see something that's important, I'll raise my voice or I'll change my pitch. If I see something that's monotonous, I may drop my pitch or slow down a little bit. That's just my style of doing things. It doesn't mean it's right. It doesn't mean it's wrong. Yet I'm willing to work to help guide others to learn about how the physical world works so they can make more money. In the process of doing so, I'm going to be setting up mobile work trailers. And these mobile work trailers are going to include fabrication tools for small level manufacturing. And that's going to be in any situation that a person wants within my skill set. If it's woodwork, or if it's in carpentry, or if it's going to be in metalwork, or if it's going to be in welding, or if it's going to be in blacksmithing, whatever the process is that a person wants to devise a trailer that can be towed behind a small truck. This is the least expensive way to create a minor manufacturing base where an individual could make a significantly large amount of money from their own skill and or labor. If a person is willing to work and put their skill and labor to the test, I believe that having a truck and having a trailer that maintains their tool sets, that they can go to any site and become a small manufacturer of materials, whether they're building gates or farmhouses or whatever they want to build. If you want to see that happen, I'm going to start making some videos on it, and I'm going to give you an update as I go. I'm going to try and keep the cost of the trailer and all the tooling and all the fabricating of the tooling and install around $12,000 to $15,000. When I set up these trailers, I'm willing to sell them. So my labor and my time are going to be factored into that $12,000 and $15,000. So it might spike it from $12,000 to $15,000. It might go from $15,000 to $17,000, depending on how much labor I have to put in. If I have to build the system for you, then I'm going to build it my way, and I'm going to help teach you how to use it. If you're a young individual and you don't have $12,000 to $15,000, I totally understand. That's why I want to train you to be able to figure it out on your own, to put your own truck and your own trailer together and do it on a budget that you can work with. I'm looking to set up fabrication stations for people and get them starting to make money today. I can see on one side, I can see the cost, and on the other side of it, I can see the profit. And I'm willing to help you figure out how to get from cost to profit and find the right individuals to help you figure that out. Again, I'm not the most I'm not the most savvy businessman. What I'm willing to do is take my time, effort, and energy and help you become that person. We're going to leapfrog the skills and get the tooling together to make that happen. So if you have any questions, leave a comment below. If you want to see these videos, leave a comment below. If you like what I'm doing, you can like, subscribe. You can ring the little notification bell if you so choose. And if you really like what I'm doing, share it with a friend. If you really, really, really like what I'm doing, then I want you to make a video and share it with me so I can see what you're up to. Have a great day.